Ladies and gentlemen, there's even more news coming out recently. I don't even know what the heck is going on anymore. Call of Duty might not be released on an annual schedule anymore. Let's talk about all of the repercussions that this could have. Obviously, we are not going to be seeing a lot of these changes until Microsoft fully takes over, which we have figured out is going to be a whole year from now. So it's going to be a while, up until 2023. Once this new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 supposed game releases, then we should be able to see some action. Honestly, I can see some massive differentiations in terms of how Call of Duty will play. In terms of, I know even Jev made a video today and I watched it and I thought it was an absolutely fantastic video, considering how he even brought up the possibility of regular multiplayer or traditional Call of Duty multiplayer essentially dying out because of the fact that Warzone is still the main bread maker for Call of Duty right now. And in my opinion, I think there's going to be a ton of different game modes coming to Call of Duty, but it also, I think it could be, we could be seeing games mix and matching each other. So for example, honestly, we could be seeing some Call of Duty stuff from Overwatch being integrated. So like, imagine just instead of, you know how 99% of people play Team Deathmatch, like it would just be so much easier if there was a quick play button. I know that kind of is already what's happening, but it's just going to happen even further. So anything that you see from Halo Infinite, don't be surprised if it's in Call of Duty. Anything that you see from Overwatch now, don't be surprised if it's in Call of Duty, because this is what is going to happen now that there's a lot less stress on these developers. And honestly, if you don't think that Call of Duty is changing because of this Microsoft acquisition, then you are straight up out of your damn mind, bro. Like, I can't even tell you how wrong I think you are, because of the fact that as soon as 2023 happens, and as soon as this MW2 remaster is finished, it's going to be a completely different game. Like, you know how Call of Duty releases on a cyclical basis where it's, let's go to the past, let's do a modern warfare, and now let's do a futuristic warfare. That is so old now. That concept is back all the way from Black Ops 2. It's almost a decade-year-old concept at this point, and that is why I don't think we're ever going to go back to this. A lot of people are thinking, you know, that we might just get a traditional standalone game literally just called Call of Duty, so it's going to be like a CSGO, and you get a bunch of updates for that game, and it has to be incredibly replayable, because if it isn't incredibly replayable, and this game only now comes out every 3 years, like, it's going to be a massive L for the Call of Duty franchise. So in a way, you could argue that that's Call of Duty's biggest strength, is that they release every year in terms of constantly keeping up with a player base. However, they aren't doing that in terms of the updates, and every single consequential game with Call of Duty now is suffering because every single game is essentially just a Warzone reskin. It's just a Warzone DLC for more skins, for more guns, and for more packs that people can buy and enjoy. So that's really all Call of Duty has really been. And even despite that, Call of Duty Cold War is still the most sold Call of Duty ever made. Even over Modern Warfare 2, even over Modern Warfare 3, a lot of people still think those are the biggest selling ones, but still, it is the most sold one. So that really gives you the idea of what I think is going to happen. I know Call of Duty Zombies has been kind of in a drought, and it's not really a yearly release anymore, at least for on the zombie side, but still, it will be nice to finally see a product that is fully polished all the way through. Not even necessarily if there's a multiplayer mode. I'm talking if it's literally even just Warzone and zombies. That would be crazy. But granted, I don't think multiplayer is going away in its full fashion. I just think in a way everything is going to be remade. Everything is going to be redone. I'm not totally sure about the whole Game Pass, but the fact that there are now serious talks for Call of Duty not being an annual release, in my opinion, is one of the greatest things that yet again could happen. I know a lot of people are getting much more nervous as to the fact that Microsoft is essentially becoming a monopoly over all of these massive gaming IPs, and honestly, I'm scared about it too, depending on what they do with it, because like I said, they could make Call of Duty a complete standalone game that only releases once every 3 years, and it could be a massive flop. It depends on how they actually do it. So again, I use Minecraft as the rubric here. I think it's smart and safe to assume that if we look at Minecraft, if we look what Microsoft did once they acquired Minecraft and actually got them to have massive updates. It changed forever. It became so much more of a popular game, along with YouTube content skyrocketing. Like, in my opinion, I still think it's a positive, but it is going to be scary maybe decades down in the line once Microsoft owns these gaming IPs and they get bigger and bigger. And then are they going to start pulling something like what Activision's doing, where they spend less time and less effort on the game and it's more about sales? So it always goes back to that argument, and if we can really trust Microsoft as a monopoly to really go off on these games and to bring a lot of success for them. They have a lot of responsibility on their hands. Granted, they also did have a lot of money before by making incredible decisions in gaming, at least with Minecraft, so you could imagine that a lot of their sales have come from that. So in my opinion, I think there's going to be a massive revolution for Call of Duty. In my opinion, like I said, campaign might just not even exist anymore. Like, I don't know about a lot of people. Comment down below if you still play campaign. I don't play campaign whatsoever anymore. Like, I literally just watch reviews about it on YouTube, I think, now. And, you know, like, the last campaign I sort of played was Cold War. And I didn't even play most of it on stream because everyone just thought it was so boring. So I think we're saying goodbye to campaign. I think multiplayer is going to be completely refurbished somehow. I think Warzone is still going to exist, but it's going to just be its own separate thing, while Call of Duty can still get its entity and its own name, because Warzone is essentially growing into a different thing now from Call of Duty, because in all honesty, it is very separate from the traditional Call of Duty formula that Call of Duty started with. So, in my opinion, I think this is a great thing, though. Let's just hope that Zombies is made well by Microsoft, and to let devs actually have some time to make the game and to put in interesting and innovative ideas is going to be such a massive breath of fresh air. And that's why all the developers on Twitter right now are even celebrating that Microsoft acquired it, because they're going to probably not do annual releases and let the developers make an incredible product like we've been used to all the way from a decade ago. Because for this past decade, you can make a serious argument that Call of Duty has just been copy and pasting, which is exactly the case, because it's been on the 3-year cyclical cycle. So it's just such a mess, man. It makes me wonder, like, what is Call of Duty going to do now? And this, in my opinion, was the perfect time for Microsoft to strike. We are at such a low point in Call of Duty in terms of multiplayer, in terms of zombie, in terms of general interest, and that is why I think eventually this could be one of the greatest short-term decisions, but I don't know about the long-term. We really can't speculate about that. We'll just have to see. But granted, I am super excited to see what Call of Duty has in store after this Modern Warfare 2 remaster for 2023. I will definitely be into it. I hope we get to see some incredible zombies mode, like you guys all know. A standalone game, I don't know, but a standalone zombies experience on a title that's just Call of Duty, in my opinion, has got to be the second best bet. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you again so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in that next one.